What's going on? This is Big Daddy for Big Daddy Forever podcasts. And I'm just jumping right into this, folks. When it comes to self care, people suck. Not gonna lie, people suck. I'm one of those people. I'm not gonna lie about that either. I am a massage therapist. I'm a fascial stretch therapist. And do you know how often I get either? Very rarely. But I've been better. Your boy's been better. I've actually been trying to keep up on the 2 week schedule of getting massage. Just no, just as long as I get hands on me. Someone take care of the shoulders. They take care of the upper back. Especially when you do massage, depending on what style you do, your body's all either gets funkily distorted, or you start to get little cramps here and there. I mean, my water intake is good. I have a big old water bottle right there. So in between, I say like every 15 minutes when I'm doing something on the client, I take a big old swig of water and I'm good. I'm good. So I can't complain about that. But when it comes to taking care of my needs, when it comes to my body, yeah, I work out. I do push-ups, body weight squats, and all the good old body weight old school exercises. But man, I'm telling you, I got to get more massages. It's part of me maintaining so I can be good for me when I give. I need to receive more. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Here's what it is. I feel guilty for receiving because it's like, oh no, this is my job. I got to make sure everyone's taken care of. Shit. Last week, I caught a cramp, boy. I mean, I caught a cramp, but I kept going. I got it right, like underneath my right calf. Ooh, boy, I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't doing because I really don't do deep tissue no more. I found out different ways to give that good deep pressure on people, and I don't know if I was on my tiptoes or something. And next thing I know, my first, well, here's how it started. Started in my damn pinky toe of all places, and it just like started slowly coming up and slowly hit that ankle, went through the ankle, and then it started creeping up. And I'm sitting there just hanging in. I'm like, God damn it, why now? Why now? Shit. And I guess he felt it because he said, hey, you okay? You okay there, guy? Because like my hand started kind of trembling a little bit. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. It just my shoulder's been acting up a little bit lately. Oh no, you gotta take care of yourself. No shit. No shit. You duh. Man. So that was a little embarrassing, but yeah, I do. I need to practice what I preach. Yeah, I can sit here all day and say when it comes to self care, people suck, but yeah, when it comes to self care, people suck. People always ask me all the time on my table, what can I do to stretch better? Is there something I can do in the evening or in the morning or stuff like that? And I give them advice. I know, yeah, when you get up in the morning, stretch, just lay in bed and kind of just like wiggle your fingers and twist your body up and stuff like that. Roll side to side, grab your leg, bring it to your chest and stretch your legs out like that. Knees. I tell them knees to chest. There we go, knees to chest. Stretch like that. I do that in the morning too, but for some reason lately, I don't know. Your boy's been kind of slipping, man. He has. He's been kind of slipping. I turn around like, how am I going to tell people, advice like that? And yeah, I don't do it. So this morning when I got up, I did it. Knees to chest, rolled over, did the cat pose in the bed, and just wiggled around. Got up, did some jumping jacks and stuff like that. Got to get that blood moving. I did my body vacuums, body vacuums, stomach vacuums, and I can say right now I feel good. I got massages this morning. It'll help, but I sat there thinking, practice what you preach. Quit being a thuntana. Don't be hypocritical like that, dude. Just get out there, just do your damn thing, and all will be fine. So, calling myself out for those who listen. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people who do listen who are some of my clients, and they're like, yeah, hypocrite. But it is what it is. As long as I get back on the ball and I start doing it. And what I mean by self care also is just taking care of your body overall, taking care of the most important thing, their mental health. I'm getting a lot of clients coming in who I don't know, they're wrecked. There's no other way to put it. They're wrecked. And with everything what's going on today, it's hard not to stress about shit that we have no control over. We have no control over the inflation. We have no control over rental prices. We have no control of a lot of things, but you do have control of one thing, and that's you. How you react to situations, how you breathe into situations. And by that I mean, if you're starting to feel your shit, don't know, if you're starting to feel your shit, that's cool. Feel your shit. And by that meaning, whatever you're feeling at that moment, that's okay. It really is. It's cool. Just don't get in your shit. And I always tell people that getting in your shit is like really get overly emotional, getting overly into the situation to the point where you can't function. You start behaving in ways that you're not supposed to behave, and then that fucks you up throughout the day, and that's not cool. I've done that before. I've had that shit happen to me so many damn times. I've had that shit where I've started feeling the moment so much, or letting other people get in their feelings around me, and they're just on and on and on and on, and to the point where I've had to actually tell them, okay, you know what, I'm getting away from you, dude. You're ridiculous. I used to work with someone at Barnes and Noble who did that a lot, with just getting her feeling so goddamn bad, and she would just keep on and on until finally we had one girl tell her who worked there. She goes, hey, because you're really fucking with my emotions right now, with my feelings. You need to get away from me, okay? You can go talk all that shit wherever else. She goes, please, but get away from me. And then the other girl did like a little stupid and just walked off, and I'm like, are you really serious? That's so damn childish. But I also learned something about boundary setting. She set the boundary. Hey, don't bring that shit near me. You're being fucking pathetic. You're being overly emotional. Stop it. Get away from me. It's okay to tell people that, or that you walk off. Hey, you know what? I got shit to do, man. I can't sit here and listen to this. I've heard people tell that same person shit like that before. Hey, I got shit to do. I don't have time to sit here and listen to this. Overly complain and bitch and bitch and bitch about working over there, bitch about the supply, bitch about other people doing their job, bitch about her not doing her job. I'm just glad I don't work there no more. Yeah, I got tired of that shit. Your boy was about ready to grab the stapler and staple that person's lips together, man. That's not good. We all know someone like that, though. We all have someone who tests our patience like that. They do test our self-care. And, boundary setting is a huge part of self-care. Dealing with your mental issues is self-care. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's a huge stigma about, I got to go see a therapist. Or they tell me I got to go see a therapist. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Shit. There ain't nothing wrong with going and talking to a stranger about your damn problems, because for one, you can talk to someone like that. That's what they're paid for. They're there to help you, man. They're there to help you get your head straight, get your soul straight, make you become the person you're supposed to become. And despite the stigma around it, thinking that, oh, I got to go talk to this person, that folks are going to think I'm crazy. Fuck what people think. This is your life. Quit worrying and thinking about what other people think. You matter. If you're going to, like I tell some of my friends out there, if you're talking to someone out there, if you're talking to a therapist, do it. Nothing wrong with it. You're taking care of yourself. Okay, you have other priorities that you need to take care of. That's why you're going to talk to someone. You're tired of dealing with your shit. You want to live. You want to live this beautiful life. You want to move forward in life. You don't want to keep, taking steps back and shit like that, man. Fuck that shit. Don't live like that. One of my boys is about to go see a therapist. I tell him, good for you. Take care of your shit, man. Handle it. It's okay. He has some other people in his family like, oh, what's mad? You going crazy? You can't handle life? That right there, when other people do that to you, that means that they either need some kind of therapy in their life, or I'm old school about it, need the ass whoop. Shit, I can't stand people who do that. Oh, you can't handle this, and pussy and this. No, those are the people who, their mental self-care is non-existent. Those are the motherfuckers you need to worry about, because if when the shit happens, what do? They go knee deep into their vices. They go knee deep into projecting on other people, start acting like ass towards other people and shit like that. And I don't laugh at them because no mental illness really and mental health, it's nothing to laugh about. It really isn't. But you got those people who feel that they have to comment or project or do whatever on someone else all the damn time and without taking care of their shit. So hey, much love to everyone out there who's taking care of their mental game. It's I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. It's rough. I don't like dealing with my damn shadows. Sometimes my shadows, I mean, they play hopscotch with my ass. Hey, what's wrong today? What's wrong today? Huh? See, yep. See, yep. This is coming up. Remember this when you didn't take care of it when you had a chance, motherfucker. Yep. That's what they seriously do to me. But then when I sit back and I tell them, okay, come here for a hug. Come here. Yeah, that's right. Come here. I'm gonna give you a big old fatty hug. And I hug them, and then they sit there. They're all petrified like a cat. When you grab a cat who doesn't want to be held, they sit there. They kind of tense up, and they got the eyes all bugged out and shit. The goddamn pupil slit up, and I was like, what's wrong now? Yeah, huh? See, huh? What's matter? What's matter? Huh? What? Motherfucker, I too can play that game. Get your shit straight, folks. It's all good. Big Daddy said so. The other thing that people have a really bad self-care problem with is their eating habits. Sometimes I know it's easier to hit the fast food in McDonald's or someplace and get your grub on and stuff like that. But that money that you just spent going to McDonald's nowadays or any kind of fast food joint, you could have went to the store and bought a meal that will last you for the next several days, but you're being too goddamn lazy to cook. Laziness. I ain't gonna lie. Laziness is a disease. I claim it here. Laziness is a fucking disease, and it gets a stranglehold of me sometimes because I want to come home. I don't want to deal with shit. I just want to lay down and relax or grab the TV remote and just sit down on the couch and start vegging out. But I don't anymore. I don't do that. I come home. I clean my house. Get some exercise in or go for a walk. I'll come home, change my shoes, go for a walk. Then I come home and deal with all that, just so I'm not being lazy. I'm a Taurus. If I'm to go by that dumbass zodiac shit, I'm a Taurus. We are lazy by nature. And if you live here in Flagstaff, you really can't be lazy because look at the environment we live in, the trails we have, and that fresh air that we get here. We're lucky. We're very lucky until the goddamn snowfall hits, and then all of some bitches from Phoenix and Tucson start coming up here. And where's the best places to go tubing at? No, you tell me your places. Shit, hell no. Telling you my places got to hold some things sacred. Shit. Telling you where my spot's at. Anyway, back to taking care of yourself. Now, it's easy to fall into traps of laziness because we just do. If you have the money to go get fast food, go to the store real quick. It's okay. I know some people like, well, I like going to fast food. Okay, I guess you like being arteries all clogged up and all that bullshit, taste over self-care. Okay, that's cool. I try not to judge. I try not to judge in that area anymore because, I was that person. Me and my son lived at fast food when he was younger. Hell yeah, I was going to school. I had that good old financial aid. Daddy, could we go to Burger King? Could we go to McDonald's? Could we go to get something to eat? Could we go to Peter Piper Pizza? Can we go to Chili's? Can we go here? Can we go there? I did have food in the fridge, okay, folks? But, when your kid's like, hey, let's go somewhere fun. Yeah, you do want to go somewhere fun with them. You do want to treat them out and stuff like that. But then when you buy all this damn food and shit starts going bad in the fridge, then you have the nerve to get pissed off later on. You're like, okay, all right, come on now. You got to teach them good self-care habits. It's okay to cook and stuff like that. That's when I started cooking with my son. I said, all right, mijo, I'm gonna show you how to cut these potatoes, or I'm gonna show you how to cut these onions, or cut something. Make it fun, make it a game. And how a big part of my self-care came in from cooking, yes, and cooking can be a good form of self-care. Throw on some goddamn music. Throw on some music that brings you back to your childhood. Like for me, my grandma Vivian used to listen to little Joe and the Tejano Boys. No, the good old mariachi music. Boy, I found some one day on Van Napster. Yes, Napster, boy. I found some music on there, some good old little Joe, and my son would be cutting and he'd be dancing and stuff like that. But I have to tell him, okay, quit swinging that damn knife around because you're giving me flashbacks. Chill out, boy. But we made it fun. And it was beautiful self care, not only for both of us, but for him down the road when he would start cooking and everything. Because when as he got older, he would turn on the music, he'd blast it, and it was no more Little Joe, but it was his favorite music and stuff like that. No hip hop, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Other form of self care, just look in the mirror and tell yourself, hey, I love you. There's huge power and benefit from looking in the mirror at yourself and saying, hey, you know what, I love you. It's all good, we got this. Nothing wrong with it. It's not vain. Hell, people who used to come over to, who used to stay the night at the house, sometimes they'd see me, they hear me brush my damn teeth, and they're talking to me. I'd turn around, look in the mirror, and say, hey, I love you. You're doing fucking good. We got this. And I turn around and I'd kiss myself in the mirror. And they're sitting there looking at me like, vain much? I'm like, you damn right. When it comes to that person's reflection looking back at me, you damn right. I'm gonna be vain as fuck. Because I went for years. There were years where I didn't hear, you're doing good, I love you. And that does something. That does something to someone's uh uh mental state, their self-love, their self-perception of themselves. People need to hear that. People need to hear, hey, hey, I love you. You're doing good. Sometimes that little validation goes a long fucking way. And us as human beings, we don't. I really feel we don't get enough of it. We got toxicity on both sides. You got. If I'm talking the physical now. I'm not talking about the energy. I'm talking about the physical. There's toxic men and women on both sides, and it's those ones who live in their toxicity, who don't give people their props and stuff like that. They didn't have props themselves. Those people who I've run across, I tell them hard behavior. You know what? You're all right. You're good. Keep it up. And they look at me. Well, hey, thanks. You can tell those are the people who've never got those affirmations before. They don't tell themselves that either. They don't tell themselves, I'm doing good. Hey, I got this and stuff like that. No, start doing it, folks. Seriously. Next time you go to the bathroom, look in that mirror. I don't care if you're brushing your teeth, you putting the deodorant underneath your arms. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, you know what? You're doing good. Thank you for getting me to this point in time. I love you. It's man. There's that you'll feel a blast of energy that's like, hey, you know what? That's cool. And don't forget to smile at yourself. Smile at yourself when you tell yourself all this. Don't look all, sorry, I hit my head. I was doing something. He just hit my head. If you hear the big old crunch right now. If you look at yourself in the mirror and all me mugging, yo, man, I fucking love you, boy. What's up? What's good? Shit. That's not going to work. Smile at yourself. Someone told me you burn calories when you smile. I don't know how true that is, but I do it because every little calorie I can lose around the sponsor, shit, let's do it. So those are some of Big Daddy's self-care tips, folks. Smile to yourself, be good to yourself. Love yourself when you feel like you don't. If you're having a hard enough time in this world trying to cope with everyone and their bullshit, that sometimes we do pay attention to all that. We can't help it. If you really feel connected to some of the issues and problems going on in this world, that means you have a deep, good old loving soul. That's all it means. And you care. I've also met some tough ass people out there who act like they don't care. And they do, because they'll start crying or they'll come up to me. And I've had people come up to me out of nowhere, just start venting, man, this shit right here, blah, blah, blah. And I'll sit there and I'll look at them like, and I'll look around like, okay. Okay, cool. This is happening. This guy's going to vent to me the entire damn time while I'm sitting here trying to eat, drink my shot of tequila and everything else. And I'll sit there and I'll just let them vent. And those same people will get up and like, hey, you know what? Thanks. I don't know what drew me to you, but I knew I could just come over here and just say what I had to say, and I'd be at peace about it. And I don't, to me, I view that as a damn compliment. If you're at peace with yourself that much, if you have that good energy that you can pass on to people and let them feel safe around you and stuff like that, hey, you know what? You're doing a damn good job. There's a lot of people like that in this world. There's a lot of people I know who are like that. Some of my friends, a couple of them, they if you see them, you would think that no, I can't talk to them. They look mean as fuck. They either they got resting. There you go, resting bitch face, or don't fuck with me face. But they're the kindest souls. They are. They have the nicest, sweetest hearts, and you can talk to them about anything. And I've seen people just go up to talk to them, and people, man, they sit there, they listen, and then they give them a hug afterwards. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm not hugging you because I even though I am a hugger, I don't hug everybody. I can't have that exchange of energy like that because sometimes, boy, even though they've just expressed themselves, they feel good. That funky Cole Medina boy, no, can't have it on my person. By the way, Funky Cole Medina, yes, is a song for all you youngins out there. Look it up. It's one of the best songs ever. One of the best dance drunk songs, club songs ever. Oh yeah, Tone Loc, shit. He's still doing the damn thing. Anyway, folks, I think it's time for me to skedaddle. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Seriously, thank you for being you. Because without you in this world, someone else's world would be that much quieter. You do make a difference. Your very presence makes a difference. Your smile, all that makes a difference in someone else's world. Okay? Never forget that. Never, ever, ever forget that. And with that being said, go check out crazyhoodies.com. You know that was coming. Crazyhoodies.com, spelled with a Z. Yes, I still get asked that, even though it's down in the description below, people. Go check it out, please. Please. Because I'm having a contest here soon. It's going to happen. I know I've said that for the last couple months. I just had to get things put in detail. But I'll give you a little hint. If you know anyone, or if you even go unlike and unsubscribe, whatever. If you like and subscribe to Big Daddy Forever and put on down in the box, I want my hoodie. Guess what? I am having a giveaway for a monthly contest for the next 12 months, celebrating the Big Daddy Forever podcast. I'm going to be giving away one hoodie or t-shirt a month, free, as part of the contest. More details coming soon. Just so you, because there are more details. It's not a catch, there's more details. I just got to make sure everything's cool. But I got to get going, folks. I love you. Take care of yourself. Stay up. And please remember, go on a motherfucking adventure, all right? Mwah. Peace.